Hey there, guys. How are you doing this fine evening? Anyways, welcome back to Let's Play May Sky. Hope you guys have enjoyed the past few episodes. Let's do this. 5/21 5. Let's start here. Okay, mixer. Let's move this out of the way. There. You know what makes things worse? It's not like I have some big dreams, some idea makes me go, no matter what. Okay. This is not working. I like to be able to hear myself. So, yeah. I'm going to live for this. I'm empty. It's just, I keep thinking, I should have been more careful, more serious. For the first time in 20 minutes, he took a sip of his coffee. Jesus, he must be waiting for a coffee to get cold or something. Not much of a coffee person myself. Even though I am pure blood American, I much prefer tea. Just a small fact for you there. I don't even know if this camera's angled right, because I can't see it. Oh crap. Oops, gotta open Task Manager real fast so I can close that, because I already have the software installed. In fact, right here. Reconnect. See it. Yeah, I can't even view it on my software, so let's continue. To put it bluntly, even if I were to find another job, I don't think I would be turning out any better. In fact, this company was probably the best place for me. This has nothing to do with wages or how I was treated or anything stupid like that. There was something very important in my life I found at this corporation. He brought his coffee cup to his lips. His face wrinkled at the moment. Muttered something about it being bitter. Then he put some sugar and cream in it. He had obviously forgotten earlier. He swirled his coffee. Our silence swirled around us. I know I'm repeating myself, Mizuguchi, but I have to tell you, I really screwed up. Maybe we'll meet again in 10 years. I swear to you, you won't recognize me then. There'll be a great difference between us. But until then, I'm sure I'll be stuck in my own personal. Okay, I almost said that. Another, which means the same thing in Swedish. I'm just gonna sub that in. Apologizing over this sunk and regret. Next to me, 50-some being salaryman in a business suit. He lit a cigarette. The smell of loneliness approached me. It stung in my nostrils. So maybe I'm just running away with my tail between my legs. You know what's funny? Throughout high school, college, I thought I knew this, how the story ended. Now suddenly I recognize I don't. Now I'm scared. It is scary being one of the many graduating 8th grade students of 2015. It's rough. And if you remember back at the beginning of this, he's talking about the freshman blues. That'll be next year for me. Providing I'm still doing YouTube videos like this. Yeah, pretty sure I will be. At least I hope I will be. YouTube is my pastime. I almost said job. That's why I'm jumping off this train that we're all on. He slid a piece of paper across the table. It was a letter of resignation with his name on it. Just a piece of paper. It should have been as light as day, but at the moment it was heavier than ever than anything I'd ever held. Yeah, I'm stumbling. Mizuguchi, for the first time that day, he looked up straight into my eyes. I hope you never end up like me. Well, first of all, what happened? Second of all, what's his name? Oh. They're setting this up for a sequel. Or a prequel. I've caught that, scrubbing. You don't fool me. I've seen too much stuff like this. The words, weighty, crooked, dark within a reflection. They are the blast is a truth from the heart that knew there's something terribly wrong in the world and found itself in. He was serious, so unlike the man I knew. I only had one question for him. Apparently we'll never know. Ellipse. Answer. Your attention, please. The northbound train is arriving on track 3. Ellipse. The train glided into the station and stopped at its appointed place. Smattering people wearing the same suits swarmed toward the cars. He walked into the train. It was not like it was not the one he usually took. He gave a quiet "see ya" as he boarded. He waved at me. I couldn't even find any words. A pathetic smile was all I could manage. As you can see, I talked myself out of breath. Now, another thing you didn't get to see on the office tour, which we're going to be re-filming tomorrow because we didn't pick up any audio apparently, is I'll show you this early. Small spoiler. This little guy. This is my little jelly bean dish for my grandma. And I used to keep candy in it and keep it out here on my desk till one day all the candy disappeared. And I wonder where it went. Just a small story there. Someone I'd probably never see again for the rest of my life. It was too cold to tell him farewell forever. It was too much lie to say, see you again. The train's door slid shut, as if sighing, and then left the platform, bound for some faraway destination. I walked away from the platform, a space now suddenly devoid of time and tempo, like a drummer out of rhythm with the rest of the world. Well, actually, having a former drum experience myself, and being a Phil Rudd follower, I'd say a drummer out of tune sounds pretty darn terrible. Especially when the drums aren't tuned right and you have a hi-hat that just makes a clank, clank, clank sound when you hit it. Don't ever blame your set, people. You just didn't tune it right. Okay. Ellipse. If you really think you're screwed up that badly, then why don't you quit? Why aren't you quitting our company? Huh? Is that his name? Is that him? He looked me straight in the eye for the time. It seemed like forever, then he gave me his answer. An answer of misery and determination. Because I can still do something about it. Ellipse, 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 ellipse. There, I can say it right. I stood on the platform opposite where his had been, and waited for the train. This briefcase I had taken for all my interviews, I was still using it. Today it felt heavy, like a sinking sunset. Though it was night, the train station was bright as day, and all I could see outside were the starting lights of the city. Stuttering? Is it stuttering? Yeah, it is. Lights of the city and shadows of passing people. And no matter how hard I looked, I could not make out a single star in the May night sky. May 15. I actually don't know what to date. According to my computer, it is the May 26th of 2015. You know, that might actually be slightly accurate. The time's definitely not. May 15th, Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Well, we got 20 minutes. Actually, I should probably save in Lot 3. So what? Why should I care? Her statement made me imagine a wrecking ball going through the entire buildings without so much as a pause. That would be terrible. But it would go against all Newton's laws of gravity and physics. I mean, there was so much offensive energy in it, and absolutely zero mercy. You know, Minori? How should I put this? You're unbelievable. I agree with that. He is unbelievable. Let me guess. Those absolutely aren't words of praise. Yep. I'm afraid so. That was terrible. I'd almost lost count of how many times I'd come here to the Kamei Shrine. It was evening now, and the piano performance of the day was over. I started talking to Minori about what happened yesterday, hoping she'd understand a little bit of what I was going through. Hoping she'd understand how uncertain I found my own future these days. But as you can see, this operation ended in total failure. She rejected every single thing I said. So that's what kind of story this is going to be, huh? I knew that from the start, but okay. I mean, come on, aren't you usually supposed to say a sympathetic thing or two? Isn't that what most people do? I'm not your most people. Unlike them, I don't like lying. Well, lying in some cases isn't so bad, but lying in others is terrible. This is one of the cases where it'd be okay. She looked dead serious when she said these incredibly cruel words at me. And I sighed without intending to. Minori noticed and muttered, "You're welcome." Well, I asked her, Is that what you really think?" She repeated herself, this time with a bitter smile. "You're welcome." Okay. That was rude. In fact, if someone did that to me, I'd probably slap them. No, I'm not that kind of person. I might. Ellipse, 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 ellipse. Jeez, we probably went through like 50 ellipses in this novel already. When that guy didn't quit, it triggered something in me as well. Freshman blues I carried around with me like some vague weight on me now started to colossal into a mass of suffocating anxiety. All the doubts and questions I had had stepping into a brave new world of adulthood were now being given shape. I didn't like the shape they formed. What's wrong with squares and triangles? And circles? What's wrong with those? Actually, I kind of like circles more than anything. That's totally random. I couldn't point to the single thing that I was facing to say, this is what's bothering me, and yet, in spite of yesterday's restless, unsettling feeling turning me inside out. Go to space, then you'll literally be turned inside out. While my little shoebox apartment was certainly a necessity in the thing I called life, it didn't have any place where I could drop off these feelings and make them go away. I threw together breakfast and cleaned up and shopped for necessities. Then, of course, I set off to the Make Shine, as usual, telling myself the entire while, oh, nothing to do with seeing Minori. I just wanted to go there for some rest and relaxation. Yeah, right. I hoped a little bit that Minori wouldn't be there, even though I thought I knew the chances that she'd be there were all right. In the end, I drew near the shrine and saw Minori standing there with a tiny amount of hope that I'd vanish, only to be replaced with a feeling of crushing defeat. Wow. I don't know who can be worse in this situation, our pro tag or the end tag. Oh crap. I forgot not to do that with my chair. Leaves an imprint. I don't even have any intention of quitting, and in this case, I don't think I've got the guts. Then, just don't quit, silly. It's like I feel like I never have the option again. That's all. Then just quit, silly. A job's a job, no matter how much you dislike it. I hate doing my neighbor's yard, mowing it, but it brings in the dough, if you know what I mean. $15 every time. I had $50 before I went fishing this weekend. Now I have 10. But it's not like I have a dream career or anything. If I quit, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Then just don't quit, silly. Bunny. Ellipse. Ellipse. Minori, is my crisis or what I'm going through have for dinner tonight? More important question. Is my crisis or what I'm going through have for dinner tonight? What? Is he having... Nah, surely not. And a more important question. Dinner? It felt like a thin piece of bamboo. She had just sliced half with a single sharp stroke. Technically, this is Japan where samurai became famous at. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Anyways, I'm almost out of time here, so I'm just gonna cut it off. Save. Slap 3. And I'll be back in a second. Okay? Bye. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Peace.